festive crowd ready for football as we join you from the German capital of Berlin. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And off we go from the German capital. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
You know, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Jones to throw on second down. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide.
And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Taylor. Open space to the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. That one good for 26 yards.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs, kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get that high gear, and he is gone.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 8. Gun, it's Jones. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll try and get there on the ground. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
It's a gain of 11.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 9-yard line.
To throw, it's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Third and goal.
Is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Colts will take a 7-0 lead.
7, Falcons nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll work to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons come out, and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
Yeah, probably the biggest surprise of the 2024 draft was the Falcons making Michael Penix Jr. the 8th overall pick. Because remember, only a few months earlier, Mike, the big news, they signed Kirk Cousins to the big free agent contract, and then they turn around and they draft the future. So going into this year, there is no question. Michael Penix Jr. is the face, he's the future of that Falcons organization. And in their mind, they think this year they're in a position to compete, and they want to compete now.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. From the gun, here is Penix. Moving to his right. Now he takes off.
Michael Penix on the scramble. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Now a 3rd and 2. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
So with these RPOs, Mike, it really just comes down to trusting your quarterback to make split-second decisions and make the right read. And if you don't, you kind of just waste the down, and that's what we saw here.
So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
The Colts offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive, so try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle, gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Throwing, Jones. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball to tie his point, but come down with the pick.
And that is incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
The Falcons offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. The tight end.
Complete to Charlie Warner. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Colts 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Penix. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Quiddy Pay bursting through to bring him down.
They teach these defensive ends to rush to the X. The X is the spot where the quarterback stops his drop, and you can see when he hit that back foot, he had nowhere to go, and he's able to bring him down for a big sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a 1st down. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
He was taken down.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Now Jones to the left side, taken in by down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down, 3 to go. Here's Jones to throw. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Returnable from the 17. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and
9. We're going to go play action with Penix. That's caught. It's high. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete.
And that's now their 2nd time failing to convert here in the early going on 3rd down. And talking to him this week, 3rd down efficiency was going to be such a critical element of the game. They knew 1st and 2nd down were going to be hard to pick up big chunks, and they were going to find themselves in these manageable 3rd downs. And when you get opportunities to hit them, you've just got to make these plays.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Colts offense make their way out to take over once more. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll push forward for about a yard. J.D. Bertrand able to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
It's 3rd and 11.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw is Jones. He gets this one complete to Pittman. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Colts with the football to start this 2nd quarter. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. It's 2nd down.
2nd and
10. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here just past the 30.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
The play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Penix's pass complete to Jamal Agnew. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Now Robinson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll run the sneak, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1st down, Atlanta.
Now this looks like a design run.
Michael Penix on the keeper. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Penix now off the bootleg. He's got his tight end, Cotoriano. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. It's the quarterback. Oh, looked like he had the first down, but the ball is out. The Colts have come away with the football. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that first down, try to extend it. But here, it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the first down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the third part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them align. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw is Jones. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now, Jones. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Penix. That one taken in by London. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
London. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
39-yard line.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
On play action, Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Pitts is the man in motion. On 2nd down, Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
That has to be a disappointing end to this drive. Just think, when they took the field on this possession, Mike, they're thinking they got a shot to go down there and take the lead, but they couldn't even get to midfield, let alone the end zone. If they end up getting another shot before halftime, they've got to find a way to have better execution than they did right here.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line.
1st and 10.
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Now a play fake. Jones. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. The training will step out for a moment. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it's Jones. He'll step up and run this.
Daniel Jones on the scramble. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. On the give, this is Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Falcons offense ready to take over once again. Now the lefty panics on 1st down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver, leads to a real nice run after catch, and brings up 1st down.
And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Zaire Franklin that time, there for the tackle.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. We'll go play action now with Penix. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7.
You see so many of these crossing concepts, Mike, at every level of football because they're good versus man, they're good versus zone, and the best thing they do is they get the ball out of the quarterback's hand and in a good position for run after catch.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Strong running there inside the 30. On the move with a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Two minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We're back to Berlin right after this. 2nd and a yard. Another run here for Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. Now Penix. He'll step up and run. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 4 at the Colts 8-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. Don't have it at the 1-yard line. Robinson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Gonzalez now for the point after.
Extra point.
His kick is good. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10.
Falcons 14, Colts 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
26-yard line.
Jones now on first down. A short pass taken in by Warren. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 33 yards.
Well, I'm not sure there's been one position on offense that has evolved more over the years, Mike, than the tight end position. They're no longer just the extra blockers. They're no longer just the underneath, hey, pick up a first down. These are some of the most dynamic playmakers in the league, and that's a great example of why. As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. That's good for a Colts first down.
First and 10.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drive. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts are back within a point. It's 14-13.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counterpunch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway.
Please, we need it. We can make that in his sleep.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter three begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 on the pickup. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
So they're playing cover 2 man, Mike, so every underneath defender has to play inside leverage technique. That's the way they teach you. Play trail, be under the receiver, force that ball to be thrown deep up over your head. But his ball placement was on point, and that defender's just unable to make the play.
To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. It is a big play there for the Falcons.
First down,
37 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Sauce Gardner makes the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
8. From the 24 now, here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Penix. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 7. from the gun, here is Penix.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Zane Gonzalez on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. The Gonzalez kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
17, Colts 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Doolin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
Colts, first down.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Jonathan Taylor. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for Michael Pittman Jr. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drive. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts cut the deficit down to 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to come back out for this next possession. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Give, and here comes Robinson. And this will be a Falcons 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 10 and a Falcon 1st down.
They'll go again with Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
He's brought down at the
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Falcons.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. In trouble, and down he goes.
And this quarterback just continues to take a beating throughout the entire game. They have to find a way to keep him upright. Otherwise, I'm not sure if he's going to make it out of this game in one piece.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This rep goes to the secondary. They do a really nice job plastering on the back end, and with nobody to throw the ball to, he ultimately had no choice but to just try to make a play that wasn't there to be made.
Oh, they had a shot there and hit the 5, but it continues into the end zone and will come back out to the 20. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. He'll get about 2. The veteran Leonard Floyd, they're on the tackle.
Floyd brought him down. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Caden Ellis. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. To throw is Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
The Colts about set to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and take. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. First and 10 now from the 36. Mooney in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up second and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a second and 12. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Here's Penix. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon first down.
It's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So these teams trade field goals in the third as we come to the end of the quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Flush to his right.
Michael Penix on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Made by Jesse Bates. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 12-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They'll go again here with Taylor. And a good push defensively. They're going to get him down back at the 10.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Now, Jones. He's got his man. That's down. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score. And they got to score fast.
Going over the middle and taken in by Pittman. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Jones. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Never mind. Your homies can trade.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jones to the air again. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
Another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was brought down by Mike Hughes. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
A design run here with Jones.
Jones on the keeper. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
In it to win it. You know the owner's got to be happy with that one.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. He didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, that third down stop sets up a big conversation on this sideline of the offense, Mike. You find yourself in 4th and short, but you're trailing. I think at this stage here in the 4th quarter, I got to send my kicking unit on, take the lead, and hopefully my defense can continue to get stops to pull this game out.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
17.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And we take him down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is Penix. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. The key to a good run game in the NFL, Mike, is the combination of yards before and after contact. The yards before, that's a testament to the scheme and the O-line. The yards after contact, that's an indication of the run.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another 1st down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a designed run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
A lot of times the success of a draw depends on the defensive ends, Mike, rushing the passer. In this case, a great job by the defensive end. He initially reads pass, but then he determines that it's going to be a draw. He quickly adjusts, and he's able to tackle the running back for a loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression, and at this level,
powering forward, he's in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Al Gonzalez to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Falcons will up the lead to 5.
Makes the score Falcons 24, Colts 19.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and inches at the 41-yard line.
After the pickup of 3.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slant. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
So on these play calls, Mike, on 3rd and inches, typically how it goes is we're going to try to take a shot, then there's a medium zone option, and then the last resort is just pick up the 1st down with something underneath and get that fresh set of downs. So in this case, he settles for the underneath throw, but it's still enough to pick up the 1st down.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Jones operating out of the pistol. He'll step up and run. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
At the 15-yard line.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. The short pass taken in by Warren. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
The ball comes out, and he's not going to get there. They stop him short, and this remains a one-point game.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play, barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
Mike Batchley
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Now he takes off. So it's a win for the Colts. It was a closely fought affair, but they're able to survive, and they eke out the 1-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The crowd loved it. Not ready to go home just yet. What a night. As we say, so long from Berlin.